Well, hey neighbors, welcome to this edition of Shed Shop Updates. In this video, I just wanted to give a quick update to all my neighbors that have stuff here, what we've got going on at the Shed Shop, different projects, our giveaways, everything else. And so I'm going to try and keep it within 5 minutes. Hey, neighbor Eric, neighbor, I still can't get your clutch off, buddy. We talked yesterday, and we were going to go with it if the crankshaft seals were good. I remembered that I heated the hell out of that thing to try and get the clutch off. There's no way that crankshaft seal is going to be good. I'm not going to waste my time putting a top end on that dirty ass saw. So we'll have to discuss what to do with that. And this one, because your damn brake parts are obsolete, it's got a different chain brake setup. And I've been digging through my parts. I can't find the lever, neighbor. And so I'm going to put your saw together. And for now, it's going to be a man saw without a chain brake. I'm just making an executive decision because it's 3:30 in the morning, neighbor. Neighbor Ace, your MS200T is here, buddy. If you get here before I get a chance to get back out there and actually tune it, you'll have to tune it yourself, but I know you know what you're doing, so I trust that, neighbor. Unfortunately, it's sitting there, neighbor. The price I gave you is really good, so I know you don't mind tuning it. Gave you a hell of a deal on the saw. Just remember, you know, our deal. We didn't get to finish talking about it. I'm gonna have to make you a video just for yourself about that saw because we didn't get a clear conversation and an understanding of what our deal is. So we need to discuss that, neighbor, the 200T. Okay, neighbor Mike, your 028 still getting blowback, buddy. I'm going to re-ring it for you at some point. I don't know when. But basically, at this point, neighbor, I got to put it on the back shelf. You've been patient. You said you don't need it right now. I know you had some bigger trees you need to cut. And so if we got to try and set you up with a loaner saw in the meantime, neighbor, you know you just got to call me. I'll send you a link to this. I hope you watch it because I just don't have time to message and call all my neighbors right now. I'm so very tired. I've got thousands of parts to still list online. I've got a lot going on, neighbors, and these 028s are definitely, I'm just very discouraged right now. I'm so sorry. I've got an 017, two 017s, and an MS170 that I've got to change carbs out on. And then those will be for sale when I get them running. They all have brand new rings. One of them has a Pratt piston in it. Never used them before, but I put caper rings. No, I kept the Pratt rings on it. I remember now. And then I got neighbor Blake from across the street. Not Timber Bros Blake. Hey, buddy, you brought me this 026 today. I tried to call you. I pulled your fuel line. I was just getting set up. I decided to take your muffler off just to check your piston while I was getting the parts I needed to tune your saw up, and your piston scored, buddy. I'm so sorry. And so if you want to trade this one for the 55, I'm hoping to have the 55 put together by the time you wake up, damn it, okay? We'll see. I've got to do Eric's 028 first, and then Luna's 028, and figure out what last little parts I need, because Luna's 028, he's bringing mounts today. The AV mounts, okay? I found an AV mount that was broken on his saw, and it was obsolete, so we didn't get that part neither. So, neighbor Eric, I'm going to vacuum pressure test your saw. That's going to be the next video I put out. I've got some video for you already on your saw. This is where it's at right now, neighbor. The video is just not done yet. I'm still trying to upload the rest of the MS200T and other video for other neighbors too. Neighbor Jeff, your saw is clean. I didn't do a confessions, neighbor. I'll do it when I wash your bar. I don't have much to say. You know, I'm so sorry, neighbor. I'm just so busy. I'm so grateful. Your saw is clean. It came out real clean. And we'll put it on the bench, and we're gonna put pressure to it. And if you've seen any of my videos, we're gonna do oil on your crankshaft seals to verify they're good before we put your saw back together. I'm gonna put a camera in the bore just to be safe, neighbor. Okay? And that's not gonna change your labor. I really think I don't know. I'm really curious to see how those seals stand up. Just like it would have been cool to see 20-year seals on a saw. But just know, neighbor, I'm not responsible if your saw blows up. Okay? Because of a bad crankshaft seal, because I didn't replace them, so I'm not warranting your crankshaft seals, okay? I'll warranty the other work I do, but not that. And then, neighbor Cody, here, buddy. I got to do another layer. I was thinking about doing it tonight, but it's a little chilly. I don't even know if I got to. I might put this on the bench and pressure test it tonight, and we might go with it, buddy, okay? So we'll see. I still can't find AV mounts or the tank for your saw, buddy. I keep looking. I can't find them, neighbor. I haven't heard anything from you, so I hope you're okay. I'm kind of worried about you. You haven't responded to any of my messages with an okay or anything like that. If you're upset with me, neighbor, it's your duty as a Christian to tell me. And if you're not, okay, if life's just busy, just let me know you're okay, neighbor, so I don't have to worry about you. Okay? I want to know you're okay. That's all. Okay? All right. What else we got? Well, I don't really got to go over neighbor Andy's stuff, but neighbor Andy, I do got a saw I got to take apart down here. That's hopefully going to solve the 311 nightmare with your 311 nightmare. Okay? And then your 288, bud, we'll get to it when we get to it. We're going to redeem it. We fixed it up, but we never opened up the heart. We never looked at it, and Granddaddy Haas is choking on something, so we got to figure out what the problem is. Let's see. What else we got? Oh, yeah, neighbor Pete's down the road. We don't got to go over him. He knows what's going on with his stuff. Hey, Timber Bros, your saw's here. I don't know why you're not picking it up, bros. I hope you're okay, but it's here for you, neighbors. It's sitting there. Chainsaw Redeemer does need space, but hey, you guys were so patient with me when I was having problems with your saw. That's why I haven't mentioned your saw to you, but it's here. Okay, neighbors, sitting there waiting for you. Okay, neighbor John B and kids, your saw's here too, neighbors. Whenever you want to pick it up. Okay, I got your weed eater out there. My tarp has blown away. So initially you gave it to me, and then you wanted it back, and that's cool. We do that kind of stuff all the time. No worries. Don't gotta worry about it. Okay. We wasn't sure what we was doing with the 2 items you brought, and so I'm happy with that. But unfortunately, neighbor, it's sitting in the rain. Okay, it's sitting in the weather, and so I can't do nothing about it. Chainsaw Redeemer's trying his best. I'm trying my best, neighbor. I'm trying my best. And that's it. Okay, I've got an MS250, or I'm sorry, an 025 for sale. I just got to get a chain for it. That saw's already been broken in. It was originally the Timber Brothers saw, and I've switched everything to a new chassis. It seems to be oiling okay, but I've got to get a good chain for it, and I've got to roll the bar or get a new bar and chain. But that is for sale. That's the only thing I've basically got for sale right now. That's completely done. Oh, I've got the 192T. That's sold, I think. We'll find out tomorrow. I'm going to go get the screws for that. Well, today. I'm going to go get the screws for that dust cover today. And I think a gentleman's going to trade in a 194T that's not running right, plus what I've got into my saw. And so he's being a good neighbor by doing that. I think that's fair deal. My labor for his saw. And that means I get to recoup all the money I have in my 192T. Right down to the penny almost, because he doesn't want a bar and chain. So that saves me money. So I said, okay, well, we'll knock a little bit more money off since you don't need that, because that's money I don't have to put into it. That's how the Chainsaw Redeemer is. I'm fair, neighbors. Okay, we're at 7 minutes. I'm just trying to make sure that's everything. Let's see. I've got, sorry, one more. Neighbor James F. Hey, I still got your 029, bud. It's next up for diagnostics. I'm so sorry I haven't gotten to it. I have saws with blowback that are really discouraging me right now. 290 and 028, and since yours has got blowback, I'm like so afraid to touch it right now. I don't even want to bother with it because I don't want another headache. So I hope you understand, neighbor. I'm busy and I'm doing the best I can. Your saw's here. We'll get it diagnosed just as soon as possible, and that footage will be up for you. The other problem is I'm wrestling with memory and stuff again, but I got to keep working. So understand, bringing you guys the footage is of your saws and stuff is a secondary. Okay, I cannot right now promise that. It's a secondary. I do it when I can, if I can, and I want to give it to you the best I can. But right now, memory and waiting for this to upload and waiting for that to upload to be able to work so I can shoot. I'm waiting for battery, this and that. I can't always do it. Okay, so that's going to be it right now, neighbors. Thank you so much for all of your support. You guys really are keeping me sober. I was listing parts today because I'm hurting real bad, and I probably should be doing that, but I really got to get these saws done. I got to get space in here. I got to get money in my pocket. But you guys, thank you so much for the encouragement, for all your patience, all my neighbors with stuff here, for all your patience, all my neighbors that are commenting on the videos and engaging, giving input. Thank you so much. Y'all are keeping me sober. All my neighbors that are buying my shit on Facebook and eBay and locally, my parts and my Meteor pistons and my Meteor top ends. All you neighbors, thank you so much. And neighbors Eric and Aaron, neighbor Cody for your patience, neighbor Mike for your patience, neighbor Blake across the street. I feel so bad, got to tell you, neighbor, that your saw is blown up. I'm so sorry. And I don't have damn pistons or top ends. I even went through for 20 minutes and dug out. I knew I had an 026 somewhere. I couldn't remember what was wrong with it. It's got a roach motor, worse than yours. Your cylinder might be good, but your piston's bad. Okay, and I don't even have rings for that. We might have been able to save your piston and re-ring it, but I can't, neighbor. So that's it. I'm so sorry. I said 5 minutes. We went to 9 minutes. I just want to say thank you, everybody. This has been the Shed Shop Update. It's April 17th at 4 in the morning, okay? I love all you neighbors. Thank you so much for keeping me sober. That's all I can say. It's about coffee time, damn it.